just like in New Zealand.
Bye, Johan. We are at Hiroko Burn Hut and we are about to start the Dusky Track. First snack break. Yay! All right.
Are you going to tell them?
Yeah, we are at Halfway Hut. We just had lunch. It took us almost 5 hours to get here, and my GPS said it was 8.9 miles, which the map said it should be 12 kilometers. So I don't know if my GPS is reading wrong or if maybe the trail is significantly longer than it says it is, but that was a long 2 miles of anticipating being here. And now we're gonna be off to Lake Rowe.
Yeah. They estimated 4 to 6 hours to get here, and we took just shy of 5 hours, which is good, but usually we expect to be kind of on the very low end or even faster than the range. So we were a little bit surprised by that.
We're not New Zealand hikers. All right.
Is that it?
Let's hustle. Woohoo!
Yes, right?
I kind of want to go to the lake.
Really? I'm too
Yeah,
dead, I
it's only
think.
15 minutes. Okay, so we are at Lake Row Hut. We left from Halfway Hut at like 3 p.m. And the sign at the Halfway Hut said that it would be 4 to 6 hours up to Halfway Hut, and we did that section in about 5 hours, and then it said it would be 4 to 5 hours up to this hut, which is Lake Row Hut, and we actually did it in, I think it was 3:15 that we ended up doing that last section. The Garmin measurement, I have no idea what it's doing. It said it was 9 miles up to the first hut, which was actually 12 kilometers, according to all the signs. And then I think it said 6 miles for this last section, which was actually 8 kilometers, according to the signs. So the distances don't really make any sense, but we were able to beat the time, at least by a little bit this time. We had our dinner. We had, what was it?
Tandoori chicken.
Tandoori chicken with yogurt sauce by Backcountry Cuisine, I think, and some trail mix, and it was very good. We made a fire in the little stove at the hut and washed out the mud from all our socks, and we are getting ready for bed. Show them the hut. You can't see the stove. We're on the upstairs sleeping platform. There's a bunch of bunks underneath us. This is like it's like one of the most beautiful places I think I've ever been. The clouds right now are amazing. We can hear the rain on the roof. So, yeah, pretty good. So cold. Okay, it is 8 a.m. and we are getting ready to leave the hut. This is where we stayed last night. Fireplace where we made a little fire. And these are the bunks we slept up top. It's really nice. And when you walk outside, it has a really beautiful view. So, pretty good. Can't ask for better. Now we are off to Loch Marie Hut. I'm like Michael Jackson. A single wet glove. Quick pony break.
You can't see it.
Browner than anticipated. You want some?
We're at Loch Marie Hut midday on our second day. It is famed for the bad sandflies, but they don't really seem to be that bad, at least so far. But we're not staying here anyway. We're going on to the next place, which is Supper Cove Hut. We already ate our lunch before we stopped here. We had sausage and cheese and crackers. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, it took us almost 5 hours to get here, which is the lower end of what the sign said, just under 5 hours. And my watch says it was 6 miles. The sign said it was 7 kilometers, so
That trend continues.
the mystery continues.
It's deep.
That's not what I'm
He's showing us his butt from every single branch. Somewhere right across that way is where the hut is. At low tide, you can walk across here and maybe have to swim a little bit. We're sort of unclear about that. It's not quite low tide, so I don't think we can do it anyway.
All right, so it is 8:47. Low tide is at 9 a.m. We were gonna do the low tide crossing from Supper Cove Hut just to skip this sort of high tide route, but we met some guys yesterday who said that they were swimming across the channel, which we didn't really want to do, and it wasn't really obvious where the sandbars were, so we did sort of half the route on the high tide route, and now we're just back up to the sandbars to finish the crossing. We didn't really video last night because we had a friend in the hut with us who is a government sponsored hunter, so if anyone's looking for their dream job, that could be it. That's the hut. We're almost there. We just have to go around the lake. We are at Lochmarie Hut for the second time. We just hiked from Supper Cove Hut to here. We left around 8 a.m. We were too early for the low water crossing, so we did sort of a combination of the high water crossing and then walked along the sand bars for a little bit at the end. It took us 5 hours to get here. We're feeling pretty tired, but okay, we have another, I think it's 11K to Kintail Hut. They estimate 6 to 8 hours. It's probably like 1:30 now, 1:20. We did the last section that they say 6 to 8 hours. We did it in 5. So hopefully we can go a little bit faster than predicted on the next section as well, so that we're not hiking too late. But we will see. Anything else?
No, I'm just at war with my shoe over here.
The mud continues. That hasn't gotten any better. Well, maybe a little bit better. I think it dried out overnight with the lack of rain, but we'll see. It's a little gray today. I think we're headed up that valley.
With the blaze right there over a giant hole in the ground on the side of a cliff.
and seeing these beautiful little flowers on the ground. And it smells nice. And I finally found the tree where it's coming from. Woohoo! Not even 6:30. Yay!
Hello, it's the last full day of hiking morning. We stayed last night at the Kintail Hut. We were there with 3 guys from Alaska. They were very fun. We had a good time. Today we're going to West Arm via Upper Spey Hut. And that will put us like just basically at the finish of the track. Then it's just walking, I don't know, a few feet to the ferry, yeah.
Love it. We're starting out with a walk wire bridge today. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a good day of hiking, our last day, day 4. Yay! Okay, so we are here at Upper Spey Hut. We came from Kintail this morning. It took us about 5 hours. My watch says it was 5.75 miles. It was a really pretty mountain pass, which we didn't really expect. Probably if we had researched the trail before doing it, we would have expected that, but we were pleasantly surprised by that experience. It was a tough climb. I was going pretty slow this morning because we had a big day yesterday, but now we're happy to be here. It's 4 to 5 hours to the end of the track, so we're gonna go do that and then sleep in the hut and take the ferry out in the morning. Yay!
We did it! We made it.
What are you gonna get?
Gourmet sandwich.